A lot of times, guys, we put so much time, effort, energy into a relationship that that relationship becomes like a reflection of us, right? It becomes us, right? Almost like a car, right? Guys, when you go out and you get that car that you want, right? You keep that car cleaned up. You put rims on that car, or you put tint on the windows, man, or you know, you keep it armor rolled up, or you keep it looking good. You put some sound on that thing, put an exhaust on there, put some flow masters on there, have it sounding good, or you know, whatever, right? And a lot of times, man, it's like that's your prized possession, right? That's when you get that vehicle is a reflection of you. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times, man, we do that with relationships, man. We do that with the woman. We put so much time and energy into her, all our resources and all of that into her, that she becomes our most prized possession. And that's why, you know, when things start going bad and she start disrespecting her, when she starts disrespecting us, we can't walk away. We still holding on to our prized possession, just like when that car start acting up. All right, the alternator go, get a new alternator. Now this happened, now that happened. And now you're looking at a situation where I done put so much into this that I can't walk away. I can't walk away from this now. I done put a new motor. Now the transmission went out. Now I need a new transmission. What you gonna do? You done put a new motor, new alternator. You done put damn near everything new in that vehicle. What you gonna do? You gonna keep dropping money into that thing because that thing is a reflection of you. Listen, you ever ride by some people's house, man, and they got 3 cars, 2 cars in the yard, 2 cars that don't even work. Car been sitting there forever. It has become a part of the yard. It's like a monument or something like that in their yard. They can't let go. They're holding on to what no longer serves them. But at some point in time, it was probably their prized possession. That might have been that first car that they had. And, you know, they just can't let go of the memories that they had with that car, that being their first car that they ever had. They're emotionally attached to that car. You understand what I'm saying? The car is like part of the yard now. You got grass growing all through it, man, trees, bushes growing through it, in it, rodents living in it. The paint color done changed 3, 4 times. But they just can't let go. It's just sitting there in the yard. Don't make sense. Emotionally attached, let it go, man. You holding on to a woman that, you listen, man, at one point in time, she probably was the best thing for you. But not no more. That time is gone. Let it go. Listen, man, I ain't saying just walk away. I'm saying put some work into it. But listen, man, once you done put enough work into it, once you done put a certain amount of work into it, man, you got to let it go, man. You're putting more value on her, or you're putting more value on the relationship than you're putting into yourself. Value yourself, man. Look at yourself and be like, yo, I'm worth better than this. You understand what I'm saying? And I get it, man. Sometimes, man, when you put so much time, energy, and all of that into something or someone, you become a part of it. You lose a part of you to whatever it is. And I get it. But listen, you have to understand that that's what the situation is. You also must understand that you can get it back. You can get it back, man. Stop sitting in a situation, man, that no longer serves you. Start working on yourself. Bring your value back. Work on yourself. Let me tell you something, man. You're never going to be able to walk away from a situation that you currently cannot walk away from unless you work on yourself. Work on yourself. See, when you start working on yourself, what's happening now is you're putting time and energy into yourself. So your value begins to raise. Your value goes up. You understand what I'm saying? Just like a house, right? When you do a little bit of work on a house, what does it do? It brings the value up. Your kitchen is old and outdated, man. Put new faucets, man. Get a new sink. Get new countertops. You know what I'm saying? Put down a new floor, something. Do something to bring the value up. But that's what you got to do to yourself. You got to bring your value up. If you're in a situation that you can't walk away from, it's because you value that more than you value yourself. And I know a lot of you guys be like, nah, man, that ain't true, man. Yo, I'm good with me. I'm good with me. Then why you still in that situation? Come on, man. Why you still in that situation? If you good with you, but you don't tolerate or you say you don't tolerate the type of behavior that you getting, but you good with you, why you tolerating it? Why you tolerating, why you putting up with, or why you staying in a situation that's giving you what you say you don't tolerate? Look, man, talk is cheap. If you really don't want to be there, leave. But if you're having a tough time leaving, listen, it's easier said than done. I get it. But if you're having a tough time leaving, this is what you have to do. You have to work on yourself. You have to become a better version of yourself. You're not going to be able to walk away from a situation until you become too good for that situation. See, right now, you don't think you too good for it, man. You think, hey, man, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of guys, man, yo, it is what it is. This is just what it is. Man, nah, that ain't just what it is. Not if that's what you, if that's not what you want it to be. If that ain't what you want it to be, then why you gonna sit there and let it be what it is? Either get it to what you want it to be or get out of it and put yourself in a better situation. And let me tell you something, man. A lot of you guys are quick to just jump up and say, well, you know what, man, I'm gonna go out here and get me another one. Get me a better one. We ain't gonna get you a better one. The reason why you're not gonna get you a better one is because you get what you qualify for. You get what you qualify for. You understand what I'm saying? Better yourself. Become a better man, and you'll get higher quality of everything. You'll have a higher quality of life, period. Forget about just women and relationships. Your money will increase. Your happiness will increase. Man, all this stuff is from within, man. Build yourself up, guys, to be the best version of yourself. Stop putting and building up, other people. Don't stop doing that, man. You got to stop doing that, because as soon as that person doesn't want to be with you, what do you have left? What do you have left when your better half walks out the door? When your better half leave what you got left? That's why you be so, like, no, don't go, or, you just start getting needy or whatever the case may be, or you just can't get up and go because the better part of you is in her and she's leaving, or she's acting funny, or whatever it is, whatever it is, man, you're stuck with the not better part of you. She got 80% of you. You left with 20% of you. You 20% of who you are. Because 80% of who you are is over there. Acting funny. About to walk out the door. Being disrespectful. But you can't leave because the majority of you is over there. You leaving her is like you leaving yourself. Because 80% of you is over there. Man, listen, let me tell you something, man. Start working on yourself. Build yourself up to be the best version of yourself. Bring up your value. When you bring up your value, you'll go from that 20%. You'll go from that 20% man up to that 30% man. Then from that 30% man to that 40% man. Then that 40% man up to that 50% man. You got to build yourself up, man. How do you build yourself up, man? Listen, man, I'm going to tell you first thing I do, man, get in the gym. Get in the gym and work out, man. It takes dedication. It takes discipline. But it builds you up, man. It builds up your self-esteem, man. When you start looking in the mirror, you're looking at yourself like, yeah, I did that. It builds up your confidence. It lets you know that you can do something. Set a goal to lose 10 pounds. When you lose them 10 pounds, it works on your self-esteem. It works on your confidence. It builds it up. It lets you know, yo, I can do this. Get educated, man. Seek knowledge, man. Read books. Man, I know ain't too many people reading books nowadays, man. But get the audio book, man. Go right on YouTube, man, and listen to an audio book about how to be better. You know the areas in your life where you lacking. Come on, man. A lot of us out here be trying to do it by ourselves, man. We think we know everything. We think we know everything. We just living life and we just doing what we do with no knowledge of how to do it. Man, sit down, man, get an audio book on whatever area you lacking, whatever area you feel like you need help. Get an audio book, man, and just sit down and listen to it. And when I say listen to it, I mean really pay attention. Learn, guys. You'll never be better without educating yourself. Forget motivation, man. I get it, man. You got to be motivated, man. But what's motivated if you motivated to do something, but you don't know how to do it? You got to have that knowledge on how to do it. So yeah, motivation is good, man, but you got to have knowledge, man. Guys, build yourself up. Make yourself more valuable. Take care of your health. Listen, man, when you have more energy, you can get more done, period, point blank. You're in a better mood, man. Build yourself up, man. Build your value up. You got too much value in her. You got too much value in that relationship, man. You got too much of you over there and not enough right here. You got to get back to you. Get you back, man. Cause you over there, you about to walk out the door, man. And you can't even do nothing about it. You just sitting there, hoping. Oh, you on it? Come on, man. Listen, man, we all been there. I get it, man. You might be there right now. Trust me, somebody who's gotten past it has been there and they got past it. You can get past it too. Build yourself up. You're overvaluing her. You're overvaluing the relationship. You're overvaluing it. I would say that you're undervaluing yourself, but then a lot of people don't even really realize that they're undervaluing themselves, or they don't want to admit that they're undervaluing themselves, right? Nobody wants to really admit that. I mean, unless you really, you just really hit rock bottom and you just know, like you're realistic with it, and you know, like, yeah, I ain't putting no value on myself. Yeah, this, yeah, that. But a lot of people ain't gonna admit that. Then a lot of people don't take accountability for them and their situation. They just blame everybody else. Oh, it's her. She's this and she's that and she's that and all that. But you still in the situation. You're still in the situation. So what does that say about you? If she's the problem, but you staying there, why are you staying there? What does that say about you? You're staying in a situation that does not serve you. You're staying in a situation that you do not like. You're staying in a situation that you say you don't want to be in. You've tried to fix it. You've tried to fix it. I get it. At some point, man, we all just have to cut our losses. Start building yourself up now. While you're in the situation, while you are in the situation, if you can't get out, start building yourself up to be the best version of yourself. And as you start building yourself up, right, you're going from 20% man, you know what I'm saying, to now you got 30% of you. Now you got 40% of you. Now you got 50% of you, right? Now you got 60. When you start getting to the point where you have most of you back, you understand what I'm saying? You'll start looking at her and that situation totally different, because it doesn't hold the value that you hold within yourself now. See, all of the value is over there. Now, all of the value is over here. That's not as valuable to you anymore. You're willing to take that risk. You're willing to walk that walk. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, build yourself up, man, to be the best version of yourself, man, and that'll give you the strength to walk away. It'll give you the power to walk away. One of the reasons why you probably cannot walk away right now is because you're overvaluing her and you're overvaluing the situation. Guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all be good.